everyone. I want to welcome you back to another episode of Trading with RedWetGorilla. I am your host, Brother Red, and today I want to go through a few items when it comes to making the transition from Forex and indices over to trading futures. I know there's been a lot of things going on in the industry where people have been kind of booted out of being able to use MT4 and MT5. From what I'm hearing, the states told a lot of these brokers that if they were not willing to follow the regulations that we have here in the states, that they would no longer be able to have U.S. clients. So, because of that, many of us were forced to use some of these alternate trading platforms, and I found a lot of them to just not be. Um, so I wanted to do some research, and I saw a few videos of people talking about the safer bet for some of us might be trading futures. And because I am primarily a NAS 100 trader, trading indices, sometimes US 30, it kind of fit very well. And because I'm also an ICT student, um, our guy, ICT, happens to trade futures, namely the E-mini, S&P E-mini, and the NASDAQ pairs or indices. So anyway, I wanted to show all of you, and especially my people over on Telegram. We've been chatting a lot about it, and a lot of people had questions on, how this all works, and how different is it? Can you trade, gold and the precious metals? Can you trade currencies? And the answer is yes. They do have currencies on here. You can trade precious metals. Of course, you can trade, the indices, bonds. There's quite a few things that you can trade. I'm not going to go into all of that uh, in this video, but I just wanted to try to skim through and show you guys, where I went to get started and which you can give a shot and check out, see if it's something that you're interested in. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I am currently with a company called TopStep, and they are a funding prop firm that happens to work with futures. So I heard about this one again through another YouTube video, and I went ahead and checked it out. And I got to say, guys, once I actually did a little reading and learned, some of the basics of how this thing actually works, I'm actually loving it. I've been telling people left and right that, those of us who have been trading uh, Forex and the indices, over on MT4 and MT5, that to me has been kind of a boot camp for us to be able to transition over to trading futures because we deal with a lot of BS, uh, especially when trading the unregulated brokers. When it comes to Forex, you run into, bad pricing, scam wicks, bad fills, all that kind of stuff. Um, Even the spreads can be a pain in the butt sometimes if you're not paying attention. And I found that over on the future side, almost none of that is relevant. It's not present. There are not spreads like how we know spreads in Forex. When you buy a contract, we did again when you're buying these futures, they're not in lots. You buy per contract. So if you're buying one position, it is one contract. There is not, a fraction of that. You're buying one up to however many you want, um, and that is what you trade. So if I'm gonna try to, I fiddled around with my computer for a while because I was having issues getting this thing to uh, boot up properly for me to record this. So I kind of lost some of my train of thought. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. Uh, so anyway, let me go ahead and get into this stuff here, and I want to show you guys uh, this company, Top Step. So as you can see here, guys, they have the three different um, uh, products, I guess you could say, the different funded accounts that you could be trying to work towards. You have your 50K account, 100K, and 150K. Um, Here's your pricing down below, $49, $99, and $149. Now, I will say that when I went in, um, as you can see up here, they are running some sort of discounts in there. They don't really show you what the discount is. I haven't seen any spots where there's like a discount code that you plug in or anything like that. Um, but when I got to the actual checkout, um, the price for my 150K account was actually only like $79, I think, something like that. It's a lot cheaper than what is showing up here. So that's an automatic plus for me. I did notice, and you'll notice that it's a little different from regular prop firm challenges because, when you're doing a challenge, you have kind of like phase one, phase two. This is more so, um, it's advertised as a one phase, one rule program. Um, and in essence, it's kind of a one phase type of deal, but there is kind of a second step that you have to do uh, before actually getting a live account. Um, with regular prop firm challenges, you'll also notice that the amount of lots sometimes are not restricted as long as it doesn't, conflict with your balance in your account. Excuse me. And with these guys, they do restrict you on the number of contracts that you can purchase um, at a time. But you will notice that when and if you get into this, that these contracts are sufficient enough, at least in my opinion. Um, you can make a significant amount of money on very few contracts. Um, to be trading 15 contracts, I mean, that's some, you're balling if you are correct on your analysis, um, has been my experience. So anyway, what you would do is uh, you go ahead and purchase your contract. I mean your challenge or what they call a combine, and you will get to do your trading. Now, another thing that you should pay attention to is that when you're trading this, your target, say you bought a 150K account, your target is $9,000, right? But when you're trading this, you can technically pass the first portion of this combine in 2 days. There is not, the minimum trading days of like 5 days or whatever. You got to get a few days in a row before you can actually pass. This one, you could literally like do half and half and pass. And to that point, they do have a rule that your best day trading cannot be more than half of your profit goal, meaning that 9,000 is the profit goal. You cannot take, like if we traded today and we won and made 4,500, we need to stop right there. If you go beyond the 4,500, that puts you over the halfway point to your profit target in one day, which would be your best day of trading, obviously. Um, and they will require you to trade a little more instead of just those 2 days if you were able to break it down exactly. I mean, I don't know who would actually get it exactly to 4,500 and be like, boom, cut it. But ultimately, you're looking at, maybe you get 4 stacks, finish for the day, go back the next day, do another 4 stacks. Now you got 8 grand, and then you go ahead and knock out, the last bit to get your last thousand in there and pass the first portion. Hey guys, there was one more thing that I needed to pop in here to make sure I explain. When you are doing your combine and you pass the portion where you get your profit goal is reached or your profit target is reached, the next section that you will have to perform is going to be a scaling phase, and that is when they're going to, based on your profit that's in the account, they will only allow you to use a certain number of lots to make it to the next level of profit, uh, which I believe on the next day will increase the amount of contracts that you can purchase for that level and then to the next level. This is to basically kind of teach and demonstrate that you are able to handle certain levels of drawdown. Um, that way, if you are up in profits and you end up losing, you know what level of contracts or number of contracts you should be putting back onto the board to be able to recover the losses. Um, Once you take care of that and you qualify for an express funded account, there is a one-time fee of, I believe it's $149 or 150 bucks that you would pay. It's a one-time fee, um, and I'm not positive, but I believe I saw that you are refunded the purchase price of your combine, the initial cost that you paid. So if you got like a 50K account, you would get that $50 back. So ultimately, you'd be paying $100 altogether, I guess, for your activation fee because of that refund. So just keep those things in mind. That kind of brings it a little closer to being similar to a challenge account on a regular, two-step or two-phase challenge. So just wanted to plug that in there. Just keep that in mind. You do have a drawdown, a daily drawdown. Let me see. Does it have? I think for the 150K, the daily drawdown is either 2,000 or 2,500. Another cool thing about these guys is that if you fail by hitting that daily drawdown limit, um, it will not fail you the way that a regular prop firm challenge would do. It will simply cut you off from trading for that day, and you live to trade another day. So you can simply come back the next day if you want and keep working at it. Try to bring that drawdown up out of that hole and start working, towards some positive gains. So I really love that feature about this company, not really knocking you in the head first time you happen to go a little over. Because as we know, these markets can get pretty volatile, and yeah, you can take a pretty good L if you're not paying attention. I'm not sure if, let me see if I can open one of these. Okay, so uh, on to I guess the next portion, so I don't make this video too long. Um, I'm using Trade is the platform that I use while I'm trading this. You can also go to Trade and open a live account, or you can get a demo account so that you can practice trading futures with that uh, company. And I happen to like the way that the platform is set up. It's pretty cool. So let's see if we can jump in here. So this is the practice account that they give when you're doing your combine, and um, you know this is cool because you can pretty much just, if you screw up, you can just go in and reset, and it gives you back your balance. It's a $150,000 practice account. Um, it gives you kind of the same guidelines so you can practice. You have your max drawdown of I think it's 45,500 is the max drawdown. And it has the trailing daily drawdown, as you can see. Today I went crazy. It was a pretty awesome day. So technically this would have basically passed the combine, but I would have had to trade a little bit more because again, today I made like 16,000 or something like that. 14,000? 14,000. I made 14,000 a day in just the morning session. I think I was pretty much done by lunchtime. Um, and that was fun. But anyway, um, this is some of the stuff that they give you. It'll give you some metrics on, how well you did. I had a 1 to 35. Jeez, I was going crazy. Um, 90% one trades. Yeah, that was snapping. Um, anyway, is this, I don't know if this switched to the next day or what. Anyway, let me show you the platform. So when you guys go on to Tradeovate, it's going to give you like a lot of different little modules or whatever. What I did was I keep a standard chart over here. I'll run these like my 1 minute, 5 minute. Usually it's like a 5 minute or 30 minute. And I keep a 1 hour on this side just so I can kind of monitor what I'm working with. And you can add the different uh, instruments that you're going to be trading up here by simply pressing the plus button and typing in whatever symbol that you're going to be working with. Um, Now, keep in mind that unlike Forex and the indices in Forex, these literally are contracts and they do have an expiration date. So you have to pay attention and make sure that all of your contracts are current. Um, it does kind of give you a little helping hand by turning these red. And when you see them red like that, then you can just highlight the one that you're on and go to your settings right here. And you're going to roll it forward. Because if it's getting towards the end of that contract, it loses volume. And the people that are trading these instruments, they'll move to what they call, I think, the front month or something like that, or the front contract. Um, that's where the maximum volume for the people that are going to be trading these instruments will be. So you have to pay attention to that because if you are trading these instruments and you happen to, like, say you're trading oil and you're trading an expired contract and you're still in that contract when let's say you're shorting and you're shorting X amount of oil, and then the contract expires, technically you could be held liable to literally be having to deliver however much oil that is that you were selling uh, to whoever it's supposed to go to, whoever the buyer is. Um, Obviously, none of us want drums of oil showing up at our house, so make sure you're paying attention and rolling these things forward and staying on the current contract, not an expired contract. Um, so as far as trading these positions, um, with when we're trading like on MT4, MT5, we can just simply, go in and buy. Like I'm just going to throw some stuff on here. You can just buy
Order filled.
and damn, that was loud. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Um, but you're buying and like on MT5, I could just simply grab onto my entry and drag down, to get my stop loss, do a take profit. But you can't do that with this one. The only way you can do that is if you do like a bracket order, um, and kind of preset where you want those. So with that being said, if you wanted to, let's like we just did a buy, right? Say it was going to go, we're expecting it to max out at the VWAP. So you simply just put your cursor at that level and you would click. And because we're doing a buy, we want to do just the opposite to stop it, which would be the sell limit. If you place that there, that is now your take profit. It's the same thing vice versa. If we feel like this should be our uh, stop loss, you would just do the same thing. Put it wherever, whatever level you want it at. We'll just put it at the low. And boom, here's your stop loss. And because this is a buy, you're still gonna do a sell. You're doing the opposite of wherever you have in there. So that way it will turn that buy to a sell here, or it will turn that buy to a sell here. That's where you go. And we just made $210 on the demo. So I'm gonna close.
Order filled.
Holla. Anyway, um, what else is on here? Um, Obviously, you could see down here was my P&L where you can monitor your trades. Um, oh, if you have, like, say, like we just had that stop loss down here, we had to take profit, right? If you just let it run and you hit take profit, it will remove that trade and it will remove the take profit that you put up there, that sell limit, but it will not remove the stop. Okay, so make sure that you go in and either exit at market, all, cancel all, or go in there and manually close that stop loss. Because what happens is, let's say it goes up here, boom, hits take profit, right? And then it starts coming down here and triggers this stop. That's put you in because these previous positions have now been closed. Now you have an active sell position here. Excuse me. Um, and you don't want to leave that up there if you don't really intend to be selling. Um, so make sure you close this out because go ahead and lunch if you want to and let that thing hit take profit. And it comes down and triggers that sell and then starts going back up. You go on immediate drawdown all the way up until you blow your account. If you're lucky, it hits and it sells off and then you make money. Hey, no harm, no foul. But chances are that's probably not going to be the case. So make sure you watch out for that. Um, with these guys, with what do you call them? Futures. They are active, or the market is active 23 hours and 5 days a week, right? So that means that from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. New York time, the market is closed. If you are in a position at that 5 o'clock close, that position will be liquidated. It will take you out. You cannot swing these positions the way that we do with Forex and indices over in that market. Um, why? I'm not really sure. I did watch a couple of videos where they were talking about the volatility and that, and I have seen it where, once the market closes and you don't see that activity, it could gap up, gap down, and it puts you at a higher risk of major loss if it doesn't go in the proper direction while you're in that position. So it makes sense to just close it out until the market opens back up at 6 and then have at it. Um, that's another thing to keep in your pocket and make sure you remember. Um, Once you've done some trading, you can use the Performance Center. This little plus sign right here, this gives you like all these different little modules you can throw in there, right? You got your Super Dom. The Dom is this thing over here. And this just gives you a visual of all the active orders. So we got 33 orders of buyers. There's 34 sellers at this price level. So you can literally just watch here. You don't even have to look at the chart. You can watch here. And if you see the price level that you like, you can buy or sell right here. You can also close your positions. You can adjust the number of contracts all on the DOM, right? You just have to remember to switch what instrument you're going to be trading. You also want to be, if you're looking at this in conjunction with the chart, make sure that your charts are matching like we are in Q. Over here. Same thing, but see here, that's my E-mini because that's where I've been smacking them. So I think this one, I don't even think I have, or yeah, I think I do have an E-mini over here, but it's squished. There you go. But yeah, so you want to make sure that it's matching all the way across the board. Just take some time to, just pay attention and make sure that everything that you're working on is what you actually want to be working with. So then again, down at the bottom here, I have the Performance Center. And if you use this, because it's a pain in the butt, but you can like drag this up and down, to see further down there. But it's kind of stupid to me. So you just basically hit the full size button. Boom, it gives you a full shot at what your performance was. Here's that trade we just did down there with the 240 profit. Obviously, it was only one trade, so we are 100% win rate. Um, gives you a lot of different metrics. Let me go to the previous day so you guys can see some more data. Um, is this? No. Oh, maybe. Okay. Don't know why it wants to be a but. Okay. Don't know what the deal is with that, but it's supposed to give you all of our little details, and for some reason it doesn't want to act right. That sucks because there was a lot of data in here. But anyway, it will give you all of this good stuff. And then down the bottom, it will list all your positions for that day. Um, you can simply just go back to the top there and shrink it, and you're back on your chart. Um, what else did people ask me? Oh, I don't know. All I can say is I'm loving it. I think that you guys will love it. I think you guys should look into it and give it a try. Even if you are just trying it out on a demo, that's cool. Um, I'll get on. You know what? I'll show you one more thing here. Um, because with Trade you can actually also um, connect your what do you call it? Trading View and trade directly from here. So, geez, this is like really bright. So all you have to do is you'll just go down to your trading panel. Am I on the right one? Yeah. Go down to the trading panel. You connect to. Oh, because I'm already connected. Which one is it? Is it this one? Let me see. No? I don't know. One of these joints are connected already. But anyway, you'll connect to your broker there, and it'll give you a trade button. Because I can't. Let me see if I can figure out which one it is. Bro, why is this bugging? I'm almost positive that it's this one, but for some reason, it does not want to connect. Yep. Okay, well, that's a bust. Mm, anyway, I wonder if, oh no, it won't let me. All right, but anyway, you can connect it to TradingView and trade from here. If I go, oh, oh, I must have shifted it over. This is it. So, not really sure if this, does this block out my stuff? Ta-da! All right, cool. So, I'm gonna go to our practice account. Boom. And okay, so anyway, now you can hit the trade item here. Let's shrink this down some more, and it will give you your trading terminal here, right? So this one, if you wanted to do your automatic take profit and stop loss, this is probably an easier way to do it ahead of time. Um, a lot of us do our charting right here on Trading View, so it's like, boom. If you wanted to do, let's see, what is the low of this? 18,227. $18,227.75. And let's say our take profit is here at 18,259. 25. All right. We got one and we're on a buy. We're going to do market. Boom.
Order filled.
Automatically gives you your goods. Um, this one is the same deal. Sell stop. Sell limit, sell stop. If this sell limit gets hit, that sell stop, I believe, even on here, will still be showing up. So you need to go ahead and get rid of it. The cool thing about this is that you can move this bad boy anywhere you want it by just grabbing it. You can also edit by just clicking on it, changing the number, and modifying. Boom. It's beautiful. So yeah, that is it for the orders. I'm gonna close that.
Order filled.
Okay, so cool. It gets rid of both orders, it looks like. I'd have to test it to see if it works when it hits either the stop loss or the take profit, but you can also try that for yourselves. Anyway, uh, I think that is all I had for you guys on this. There's some other little information that, the price on this moves in quarters. So like if you're here at 18,160, it would go 160, 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, so on and so on. There is no like in between. Uh, you're not going to see 15 cents or 10 cents. It doesn't move that way. Um, so let me drop that down. Anything else? I guess if there's anything else that you guys want to know about this, um, just give me a comment down, in the description, and I will try to make a video on some more details of things that maybe I haven't mentioned in this video. Um, but overall, man, I'm loving the experience so far. Fingers crossed that it continues to go well. Um, and I really hope you guys, get a chance to go in there and check it out and see if it's something that'll work for you. Please keep in mind, that all of this information that I'm giving is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes. I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Please know and be clear that trading is a very risky activity, and there is the potential to lose a lot of, if not all of your money. So please do not use money that you cannot afford to lose. Um, don't be putting your rent money in your account, the mortgage, your car payment, your baby's new shoes, food, none of that. If it's not extra money that you could go and throw in the trash and it wouldn't make a difference, then don't use it. Period. And that's some realness for you because uh, the market will humble you behind quick if you're not careful. Um, anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to ding that little bell so that you get notified every time I make a new video. And again, the reminder, put your questions and comments down in the comment section so that I know if there's anything that I missed that I can put out here for you guys to make it a little more clear on how this works and if it's for you or not. All right. So with that being said, everybody have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. So, guys, just wanted to say thanks one more time for watching, and please excuse any uh, trip ups that I had during the video. I am very tired. My wife and I just had a baby, and we are up all night, almost every night. Isn't it lovely? Trading and staying up for the baby. It's super. So please excuse the mistakes. And I thought you guys might get a kick out of a couple of bloopers as I was trying to get this thing started. So hope you enjoy. All right. Catch you later. Peace. Yo, what's up, people? This is your boy, RedWetGorilla, and welcome back to another episode of Trading with Wed. Boop. I'm gonna just stop that. Yo, what's up, family? It's your boy, RedWetGorilla, and this is another episode of Trading with RedWetGorilla. I want to get you guys, yep. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. This is your boy, RedWetGorilla, back with another video, trading with. Hmm,